So in this video, I'm going to break down the beginner's guide to making $100 a day with affiliate marketing using only one social platform. Okay. So first, I'm going to break down what most of people do wrong, and then I'm going to show you the right way how to actually do that. Okay. So now if you like this video, just click like, subscribe. If you want full access to all of my strategy, then you can just click the link below and you can join my community. Okay. So most of the people, a lot of people actually go with this model. They have a traffic, whether that's organic or Facebook ads or any other paid traffic. They send this traffic directly to their website, right? And they try to make some sales. And usually they promote products like $7 to $100 from the ClickBank or Digistore24 or maybe any other platform. Now, here's the problems with this. Why this doesn't work. So let's start with this one here. Like paid traffic today is so much saturated, right? Like you sending the cold audience to offer that just will not convert, right? You won't make a profit. You can make some sales, but you can't make a profit. You can maybe make some profit in some niches that are not saturated, but if you promote products from ClickBank, Digistore, these products are so saturated that's so difficult to actually make a sale, right? So you're going to spend money on ads because if products are competitive, you're going to have to spend more on ads. You have the cold traffic, saturated products, and the worst thing is once people actually reach out to your website, right? You can't reach out to them. You can do this by having retargeting ads, but that even more ad spend. So maybe this worked like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, when ads actually came to the market. But today it's so saturated with ad traffic and also with these products, it's very difficult to be profitable. Now, if you go with organic, this may work if you have audience, like a big audience that's warmed up. Now, if you have small audience that's not warmed up, so it's very similar to ad. Okay, you don't spend money, but like it's also very similar to the ads because you have the cold traffic. So only if you have big audience that's warmed up, sending to your website, that makes sense. If you don't have, like this will not be very profitable. So that's just the one way how people actually try to make money online and they're struggling with this. Now, the other way is that they use similar system, but they put a bridge page in between traffic source and website. Now, this is a little bit better because now you have something actually a little bit to warm up, right? But still you promoting saturated products. You have high ad spend. Now you have a little bit less cold traffic, but this is still cold traffic, right? Maybe you have some video, VSL, 2 3 minutes, but it's still cold traffic. And also, if you don't use retargeting ads, you can't reach out to people who visit your website to actually warm them up, right? So this is also not something that you want to use it. That worked also, like I said, maybe 5 10 years ago. It may work today in some niches that are not saturated, right? So I'm not saying like this will not work at all, but if you go to the making money online niche, like health niche, that's going to be very difficult, right? So if you some kind of a different niche, that may work. So yeah, this is also something that I wouldn't use if I want to make, for example, $100 per day. Now you may go with this one. This is a little bit better. So we have the traffic source, organic or paid traffic. We have the opt-in page. So we actually collect emails. Also then, once we collect email, we immediately send them to the website, but also now we have the email where we can actually nurture them and also send them to the website. No, this is good because now we have the nurturing process, right? But still, the one problem I see with this, now if you promote a saturated product, high ad spend as well. But here's the thing, like freebie seekers who don't buy, right? Because like in order to get an email from someone, you have to give them something, right? That's like a free lead magnet, like a book, course, video, or whatever that is. You have to give them something, and most of the people are just freebie seekers. They're not serious, they're not committed. And you get them here to email list, you warm them up, and majority of them will never buy ever anything, right? So this is much better. Like this is the worst thing that you can have. This is a little bit better. This is also better, right? Because now you have actually email list that you can nurture. So this is good and also can work, depends on your niche, and also depends if you have something more expensive down the line. But here is how I would make $100 per day in 2025. Actually, how I made over 100K selling affiliate products, right? Very simple. Traffic, and I made 100K only with organic traffic. You send people to your Facebook profile and then to the messenger to sell. Okay, so I'm going to break down even more into details, but let's just look at this. So what you do, you sell product that's $500 or more. So look at it like this now. You have $500 per sale. That means that you need to make a sale every 5 days, right? That means you need to make 6 sales per month in order to make $100 per day. That makes 6 customers. So what that means, you need small audience, right? So that's number one, small audience. So that means you don't need to go viral, you don't need to post on every social platform, and you don't need to spend money on ads, right? Now, to get this product, I would go to the private vendors, like micro celebrities in the niche. They usually have the programs, some of them have affiliate products. So I would find them, I would do the research, find these programs, and actually be affiliate for them, right? Now, if you use Facebook, Facebook is good because you have a targeted traffic, right? Facebook has a Facebook groups, and people join these Facebook groups for a reason because they have a problem and they search for a solution, right? And this is where you can get this traffic. Now you have like free Facebook groups, you have a paid. I would go to the paid. And what I mean by the paid, I mean that you have to buy some low ticket product in order to get to that group. So that means that these groups are only buyers, right? So this way you can get a quality groups. So you get these people, get them on your Facebook profile, and this is where you nurture them, right? They're not going to buy from you immediately. You're not going to send them to the website. You're not going to send them to the funnel. You're going to nurture them with your content. So the content, you want to build trust. You want to resell people on who you are, what you do, and how you can help, right? So this way you're going to build trust and you're going to build authority. And then what's going to happen? People will actually start reaching out to you because they're going to see that you understand their problem and that you have the solution. But also, you can see people who engage with your content, who comment on your content. You can reach out to them and you can see how you can help them. So basically use Messenger where you're going to actually reach out to people or they're going to reach out to you in the Messenger. And this is where you also send your offers, right? You can then send them to the website. You can either send them to the funnel then. You can send them to your Google Doc. If you want, you can also jump on a quick call. You don't have to, but like if you want, or you can just send them the checkout link through the messenger, right? And that's how you actually make these $500 plus sales, right? And also one of the advantage of this is you have personalized selling because it comes to the one-on-one through a messenger, right? So you have a traffic, cold traffic that's completely free. You don't need a big audience. You need only 6 sales per month. You have the Facebook profile where you warm up, right, with your content. And then these people that are warmed up come to your messenger, right? And this is where you actually then sell them your offer. You get a 6 people, you have $3,000, that's $100 per day. So that's not a crazy number. And the greatest thing of all, as I said, you need a very small audience, right? You don't need a big group of people. You don't need like 5, 10,000 of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers to make this happen. And also the benefit of using the Facebook is you can actually control your traffic, right? You can go to these groups and actually invite people to your list instead of like YouTube, TikTok, where you post and you wait for people to come to you, right? And you don't know if your video will go well or not. Here, you just get people to your list, warm up with your content, and you can do this predictably every day, and then go to the messenger and send them to your website or a checkout page. And that's it, right? So basically, this is how I made over 100K by selling different affiliate products. And that's what you can do, sell your affiliate products in 2025. Now, if you want a full strategy how to do this, I have my weekly coaching sessions where I actually show this step by step, and also have my full course. You can just click the link below and you can join my community. Okay. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in another one.